Now it's Carter outside. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the Wolfpack, Joe Levesque.
And the Wolfpack have possession. A 17-point game. Deshaun Carter from the outside. Offensive rebound. Cordova right side. Back to Carter. Tries a three. That doesn't fall either for Deshaun Carter.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Cordova. To end the run. The Dynasty grab the miss. 18 feet out. MP, no good.
And the coaching staff will live with this. These are the shots they want their guys taking.
I'm still not sure how that one didn't go in.
Carter's shot is off that time.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. They have a very long way to go to even get in sight of that lead.
And from what we've seen from this squad today, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. That one doesn't drop. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Stoffer. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Michael Stoffer, shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Everything Stoffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated. His teammates appreciate it.
He's perfect so far from the line. And now the Dynasty with it. Here's MP. He's got 21. Gets the three to fall. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. MP with the bucket. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And the Wolfpack, another three.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
MP outside. And the Dynasty, another three.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Wells, no good. Here's the Dynasty. Now here's MP. He's got 29 in this game. Now left side Cobb. MP. Off target from three-point range. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. James slams it home.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Now MP. For three. Sends it home as the clock strikes 0.
Play.
Impeccable effort. What an unbelievable play.
Yeah, there was a little magic to that one.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. The Dynasty on top, running away with this one. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals, so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Takes the three, and MP good for three. What a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. The Wolfpack with the ball. And Patrick Wells outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Swings it to Stauffer. Now here's James. Covered by Fisher. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Sinks it from distance.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's Stauffer. Now James. Covered by Fisher. To the middle. Wells. And Hotkins pulls it down. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Everybody knows MP has the ability to score all day long. And look, that's why his coaches and scouts don't want him to defer as much as he does.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. And here it's the Dynasty.
Come around.
MP with the rock. He's got 40.
Who's got ball? Hey, yo,
Here's the three. Drains the triple. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's James. And Patrick Wells outside. Brett Hawkins grabs a miss.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Patrick Wells.
Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, and look at the sizzle there from Wells. Nice move.
Passes to MP. And the shot goes in.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. And Patrick Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another. MP with the rock. Now guarded by James. And the Wolfpack have possession. Michael Stauffer for three. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
MP guarded by Wells. That one drops for two.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Pass over to Robinson. Sweet move. And it's Wells getting it to go.
Patrick Wells.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
MP high post. Wells on him, and he gets the bucket to go.
Moving well with the ball. MP using his dribble to get some room to find a bucket.
And it's stolen by MP. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. Good work there as it goes.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Outside Stauffer for three. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Back to MP.
Right here.
Pass to Zadirko. MP. And they double up MP. Fisher, defended by Robinson, with 4 to shoot. And that one's good from MP. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's MP. Launches a three. Another three for the Dynasty.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Wells with it, now covered by MP. Looking to end the run. And Patrick Wells with the three.
Yeah, looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Yeah, that was some payback right there.
Zadirko, a screen. And here's MP on the outside. And now Wells. Swings it to Stauffer. Robinson. And the foul called on Hawkins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davis.
Joey Johnson for
Well, all game long.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko. MP.
And Patrick Wells outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. They're in complete control.
Just about everything they're doing has been working out.
MP, no good. And the Wolfpack have possession. Left side, Stauffer. Davidson pulls it in. Now here's MP, guarded by Wells. And down it goes for two.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Now Wells takes a three. And it's not gonna fall for him.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Here's Zadirko, laid in with a nice cut shot off the glass.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Wells outside. Knocks down the triple. No doubt about it. Wells has been lights out with his scoring here tonight, hitting the 30-point mark. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the three, and MP with the three.